Hey guys, Phoenix Spring Tarot here. Alright, so we're going to be doing a quick reading into the recent arraignment of Donald Trump. So we are going to be looking into whether this was a politically motivated hit job, which is what Donald Trump is claiming. We're going to be looking at what would be the likely outcomes of this. It's a bit early, but we'll still be looking into that and see what we pick up. And what would be the future for the US due to this as well? You know, this is the first time in history that a former president has been arraigned. What are the implications there for America's status as being the leader of the free world? So we'll be looking at that. And then, yeah, I just want to keep it simple. This is just going to be an initial energies reading, tapping in and seeing what's going on. Now, before we go into it, I just want to say that I do not take any political positions. I don't have any political affiliations. This is a neutral reading. I am not taking any sides. I have done political readings in the past, and in those readings, I have managed to accurately predict the delay in the outcome of the election. I predicted the election fraud. I predicted the January the 6th protesting. And in other political readings, I predicted changes in the UK government. I've predicted the war in Ukraine as well, and the increasing food shortages, gas prices. I predicted that as well. So if anything, out of this reading, we'll see whether we get this, but it's a matter of doing a forecast. What will be the outcome of these political maneuverings? How are they going to affect us, affect you, affect me as the common person? Like, that is what's of interest to me. I do not have any political or party affiliations. Also, I would say all messages in this reading are alleged until proven fact. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so we'll ask some general questions to get the cards warmed up. So one of the questions is whether Trump's arraignment was politically motivated. Those 34 charges that are made, felony charges, I believe that they call them, 34, whether they are politically motivated by the Democrats. Whether they are politically motivated by the Democrats. Oh, that just shut out there. I have this one and another one. Let's take this one. Oh, there are two here. Okay. 8 of Cups. 2 of Pentacles. Page of Cups. And the Emperor. Can we clarify the 8 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles? Okay, got it. Whew. Just let me get one more card, guys. Okay. Thank you for your patience, guys. I just needed to, this is such a highly sensitive topic. I just wanted to ensure and confirm what I'm seeing here. So the question is this politically motivated by the Democrats? Trump's arraignment? And I do get an element of colluding and conspiring to tie someone up, to take someone out of the picture. And it's tying people up in a number of different ways. It's tying someone up financially, through lawyers' fees and so on. It's tying someone up by actually cornering them in. You know, it's almost as if you want to trap someone and you want to mute someone so they have nowhere to go. They can't move. They can't. And then a hangman energy here as well. It's just, but what I'm saying that's broader than that, I'm hearing the word collusion, collusion, collusion over and over again. It's as if some members, I'm being told the word collusion, I'm being told the word secret government. And I'm just going to say this, like there's some people on the Democrat side, there's some people on the Republican side who have formed a pact. It's like, it's either they've formed a pact or there's a secret government and there's someone who's really in charge with this emperor energy here. And they're the ones who are sort of stepped in. And they're more visible than ever is what I'm being told. And it's as if they have stepped, it's like Trump colors outside the lines, so to speak. And now they have stepped in to sort of tie him up and to corner him. Okay, let's see if there's anything more we could pick up. So yes, it is politically motivated is what's coming through. Anything else regarding this political motivation and this collusion? We've heard the word collusion with Russia so many times, but I'm not picking up a foreign entity here. I'm picking up some members of the Republicans, some members of the Democrats, and it's like there's a shadow government or people who are really in control with this emperor who have stepped in. It's like Trump's not playing ball and they want to silence him, they want to corner him, they want to teach him a lesson. That's like that's the thing. But that's nine again, do you see with this 9 of Wands? So spirit guides are confirming what I'm picking up here. It's like they want to corner him. And again, I just want to stress here that everything is alleged until proven fact. And again, I want to stress that this reading is done from a neutral position. I do not have any political motivations. I'm from the UK. This is American politics. We don't have any dog in this fight, except the Western world and the values of the Western world that we hold dear as we know it. Because anyway, yeah. So, but yeah, and at the bottom of the deck again, we have the 10 of Swords. And this is what I mean by being stabbed in the back. It's like I'm hearing the word a dirty game. I'm hearing the word a dirty game as well. That they felt, and I'm getting that next to the Empress. It's sort of a feeling threatened with this 10 of Swords and the Empress. It's sort of feeling threatened by someone, like someone shining too bright, someone who feel that they could get away with anything, that they're protected in a way, like they could get away with anything, and is wanting to pin someone down, wanting to silence someone finally. There are people who when Trump came out and said, I'm looking at this 10 of Swords, when he came out and he said he can't believe that this would actually happen, he is telling the truth. He feels like there's been a betrayal here, but it looks like a physical stabbing in the back, pinning down. I'm even being told that someone may have given him bad legal advice. Like he may have even been told that, no, this can't happen. Don't worry about it. They can't. But this is like a stab in the back. It's like, it's literally a stab in the back, and it is metaphorically one, in terms of their intentions towards him. You know, so we're getting stabbed in the back. We're getting pinning someone to the court against a corner. We're getting tying someone up. We're getting wanting somebody to walk away from the race. We're talking about tying someone up financially. Like, however, I'm not getting that it's solely a Republican thing. That's what I'm not getting. It's like there are more people involved in this. It's like I'm hearing the word collusion again. There is a form of coordination when it comes to this. Okay, what else could you tell us about this collusion and this coordinated attempt? Actually, before we say that, is the case, you know, the arraignment and the charges and the federal charges that are brought against Trump, do they carry any weight? Let's say that. Do they carry any weight? Is it worth bringing? I don't know if I could ask this question, but let's say, does it carry any weight? So Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, does it carry any weight? It's interesting getting this Two of Cups again. Remember when I was talking about the collusion and the working together on something? We have that with the Two of Cups. We have it with the Three of Cups again. It's like sides coming together on something. and agreeing something. So remember I said it wasn't just the Republicans and Democrats. We have like a third party, like a shadow government party, and this runs to the highest level. I'm hearing a wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We've made a pact. Look at these two. It's like their hands are binded together. Look at the string. I'm being drawn to the hands being binded together. That's what it's like there's a pact that's been made to take him down. And someone's offered up information or offered up a way to take him down. Okay, is it valid? Do they have a case though? I feel like it wouldn't matter whether they had a case or not. Like they are determined to make things stick, is what I'm being told. I'm being told the phrase cutting off your nose to spite your face with this one. Yep, they just want to end him and make a spectacle of ending him. And they can, I'm being told that a lot can change, but they can potentially really make this stick. It's like someone's going to offer, it's as if I'm being told in the beginning, when they see the tide of public opinion being muted or the tide of public opinion turning against them, it's like someone's going to offer some new information, or people are going to have new indictments, or they're going to look at a new way of spinning information to really ensure that they end him once and for all. That's what I'm being shown here. So this may not be it. There may be further evidence that may be submitted, or a further pile-on is what I'm being told here. Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I'm seeing here with the Seven of Pentacles. So with the Seven of Pentacles, what this is saying is, not yet, like people are lukewarm, or will be in the upcoming months and so on, lukewarm about this, that they need to work a bit harder. But what they are, so... they've really, I'm picking up here that they've really stretched it. They know that they don't quite have enough here with the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles talks about something, you're trying hard at something, you're trying to make something stick. That's what the Seven of Pentacles is telling me. Okay. What will be the outcome of all of this? I have a Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups here. Could you clarify the Ten of Cups? I'm seeing, guys, and I'm sorry, I'm seeing like whether it's the party that's whoever is colluding, whether it's some of the Democrats, some of the Republicans, and that shadow government, or people who really hold the power. This Ten of Cups is saying that they actually do win out in the end. That's what I'm picking up intuitively as the message behind this Ten of Cups. It's like they win out in the end. But it's at what cost though? Like... that's what I keep on hearing. I'm hearing cutting your nose off to spite your face. I'm hearing that over and over again with this move. However, at the same time, I'm being told the phrase of someone being extremely dangerous. Whew. Did you see how that just shut out there? Yeah, that's the thing with this Nine of Swords. It's that worry and the Strength card. That is the fear. The fear is with Trump that he is extremely dangerous. So what they view him as being extremely dangerous, that's the worry, that's the anxiety. And this is what I'm saying. It's sort of like this goes above party lines. It's not a matter of party, Democrats or Republicans anymore. I think with the collusion, that's what I'm getting to. I think that there's a recognition behind closed doors that this man is very dangerous and he can't be stopped, so to speak. And if he does win the election again, there is that feeling, especially with the Strength card here, that America is going to be in trouble. Again, this is alleged until proven fact. I'm not taking any political sides. I'm just channeling messages and reading cards. Okay, but this is what's coming through. With the infinity symbol, I'm hearing the phrase that someone's broken the matrix. And by that we mean it's as if Trump operates in a way that he can't be brought, the allegiances aren't clear, he's too erratic, you can't pin him down. And in him operating in that way, that is his power. And it's almost as if he's a program that's gone rogue, or Trump is a program that's malfunctioned in a way, because he's not stepping and he's not in line. And that is what causes them anxiety. It causes them sleepless nights. And that is why they want to silence him and publicly humiliate him with that world card. That's what I'm picking up. Damn. Okay. Again, guys, I don't have any political affiliations either to Trump, either to the Democrats. I don't. This is a neutral reading. As I said, irrespective of who's in power, it's a matter of us. It's a matter of you, me, the common person on the streets, and what does this mean for us moving forward? So let's ask that question, actually. What is the future of the US with all of this? Actually, yeah, let's go to that question, actually. Oh no. We have 5 of Cups. There is going to be, this is what I was getting with that cutting off your nose to spite your face message earlier. There is a lot of discontentment. No one is going to be happy with this. No one's going to be happy. There's a lot of discontentment. I'm picking up here with this 4 of Cups that people just don't trust the system. I'm also picking up with this as well that people want more, people want better, and there's a frustration that they're not getting it. I'm also picking that up with the 4 as well. I'm also picking up with the 4 next to the 10 of Cups. It's like, believe it or not, people are going to be, it's like the collective, us as a collective, we are rising and we are ascending in our awareness. We are ascending in our ability to read through situations. Our perceptions are getting stronger as well. So when I'm seeing the 7 of Pentacles, which is not having enough evidence, and the 2 of Cups needing to plant more evidence, and the 10 of Cups, like they may be successful, the Democrats, or the Democrats may feel that they are successful and they may want to say that, but it's as if the general public, the collective, sees through it and they're not pleased at all. And I think this is something that the Democrats may not be prepared for. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Hierophant. Notice Republicans, Democrats, we have 2 keys. So I'm just picking up that people aren't happy with either party, and that's going to come through quite strongly. There's going to be a level with the collective of people in America of disillusionment. I'm hearing the word disenchantment with either political party, just with the state of the democracy, really. I think people are viewing this at a higher level and really questioning the state of democracy, and they're not going to be happy with either political party. The Democrats or whoever is doing this may feel that, because there are Republicans in this as well, so Democrats, Republicans, and whoever that shadow government is, may think, yes, they may have won, but you've, again, this phrase comes to mind, you've won the battle, you've won the war, lost the battle, or something like that. But they'll still persevere and they'll still carry on anyway. It's as if what's happening here is they don't care whether you are disillusioned with the state of the democracy or not. They just want to bring it back to that 2-party state. They want to come back to the status quo. They want to come back to the mudslinging that they know that they usually do. I'm hearing the word bribe for some reason. Bribe is coming up here. Something about a bribe or bribes is coming up here. They want to go back to the status quo and run the race in the status quo. Trump is too much of an anomaly. He's too much of an outlier. He's too unpredictable. They don't want that. There we go. We have the... Now this 5 of Wands, what I'm picking up here, we all know. 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles reverse. Be careful that this isn't the start. Yeah. The Star. Okay, oh my goodness. Oh, history repeating itself. 6 of Cups. Be careful that this is not the start of everything is alleged. I'm channeling. This is not the start of the demise of... When I say the demise of America, I mean America being broken up into, I'm just hearing infighting, like this could potentially be the start of civil war, maybe too strong a term, but I'm seeing it with the Star card and the 5 of Wands. It's like this can, and the Five of Pentacles reverse. We have 2 5s on the board. This is, I'm just seeing for America like being broken up or seeing strife. It's like separation, states separating, or states fighting against each other for autonomy over, because with that on the star, it's like people fighting for their rights. That's what I'm seeing. It's like your rights, your value to exist, to live how you want to live. There's like with the 5 of Wands, notice those people fighting each other in the 5 of Wands. So there's a fight going on for that. There's a fight against neighbor. There's a fight for civil liberties. And I got the 6 of Cups with this. And the 6 of Cups always talks about the past. And that's why I was getting civil war. It's almost as if, you know, America going through the civil war, the unification of the North and the South. It's like almost as if this is the start of a repeat of that. Okay. So what does this mean for the, what else could we say about this in terms of the future that this is starting? Do we have a timeline? Do we have a timeline for this? Do you know, it's interesting in my mind's eye, and when I did the other reading as well, I'm not seeing a future president just yet. It's interesting, I'm not seeing one. Ace of Swords. That's the thing, you know, when someone rises their sword, it's like almost someone going into battle. What else could we say about this? What clarify this Ace of Swords here? Yeah, 5 of Swords. We have all the 5s on the board, guys. Guys, this is going to be a very, very turbulent time for America. This is not getting any better at all. This is not getting any better. I'm being told by my guides to go into the world stage. What implications does this have? I'm actually, yeah, thank you. Notice, look at this 5 of Swords really well. That is America, and that's everyone attacking her because she's weak now. The High Priestess, the Priestess talks about divine knowing, divine knowledge, just an authority, a presence. Right? That's the High Priestess. The High Priestess is reverse. It's like I'm hearing the phrase America is blind. She's defenseless right now. And everyone is slowly going to start coming out of the woodwork. And this is something that I picked up in my January, the 6th of January reading. And I gave the warning about this as well. And simply put, like I said with Biden, he was not fit to run, particularly based on health grounds. And I think, yes, you may not have had the confusion and the bombasticness of Trump. I agree, I understand that. But Biden, I think he's just being, I think Biden is the closest that we've gotten to seeing the shadow government, or like the shadow government being so visible. And on this channel, I'm not a QAnon person. I am definitely not that. I'm not the sort of reader you'd hear other channels talking about lizard people and reptile people and whatever. I am not about that. I am very pragmatic. I'm very down the line. I am very much like that. So I know that I sound like a conspiracy theorist right now, but this is something that came up in my January the 6th reading, and it's come up again. Like, and I did a number of readings on Biden as well. There we go. This is the future. Like, this is it. Like Queen of Wands, someone ruling with passion, someone ruling with integrity, you know, someone ruling with values and with pride, right? And 9 of Cups, you know, this is a point where it's like, this is the American dream, I'm being told, and the American dream being within reach of everyone. Like, that is the best selling point of America to the wider world, your democracy. And what has come through, that's come through reverse. Just as I focus on Biden and I was doing the shuffling, it's come through reverse. I'm not saying that he's a bad person. I'm not saying anything like that. Again, this is a neutral reading. But like I just, there is a thing with when people vote for someone, but the person that you voted for is like a puppet and there's someone else behind the scenes. That results in a disconnect. And again, I'm hearing the phrase, the fish rots from the head. So if your head of state that you as a general population has voted for is not actually the person running things, and I've said this from the very beginning, And it's come up again and again and again. Once you have that disconnect at the top of the head, it's the weakness of America. 10 of Wands. That's the thing. It's a weakness. It's like other countries are celebrating. Other countries are celebrating. We're going into other countries now. Other countries are celebrating. And other countries as well, with this celebration and with this high priest, it's like people, I'm seeing this again. In fact, let's go into that a bit more. What time do I have? 25. Okay. Let's go into this more, because I'm seeing about other countries and what implications this means for America on a global scale. Hang on, let's try this deck. Let's see what this deck is saying. This is the deck I used for the January the 6th reading. Okay. So what implications are there for America on a global scale? Implications of this for America on a global scale. Implications of this for America on a global scale. I'm being told that I should look at the Western way of life as we know it. Let's take a slight peek into that. The Western way of life as we know it. Look at that, 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. Mourn it. Notice she's sitting in a graveyard. Future generations crying over her child. That's what I keep on saying. I've been predicting this for years now. So in terms of America on the future scale, oh gosh, what's hazards again? Oh, I think 6 of hazards is coins in this deck. And then we have the Page of Swords reverse. Page of Swords here. Notice this person with their little axe in front, you know, trying to take on a boogeyman, trying to take on that shadow figure, but it's reverse. Like, it's like people are smelling blood in the water when it comes to America. They are smelling blood in the water. And I think 6 of hazards, if it's 6 of coins, so that country, this represents someone who was once very prosperous, was able to produce and be fruitful and so on. They aren't anymore. And again, this 5 of Cups sums it up. Like, it's like a death of a way of life. And this is the one thing I would say, me taking off my reading and channeling hat, this is what scares me. This is why I'm so passionate about doing these political readings, because it's a matter of waking people up. I don't care about Democrats. I don't care about Republicans. It's waking people up to the fact that our Western lifestyle and values as we know it, you know, gay rights, human rights, all of that that we hold dear is under threat. You know, so when everyone is fighting over what toilet they want to use, it's just like all of these little arguments just don't matter on the grand scheme of things if America cannot continue to be that figurehead, to be that Statue of Liberty, as it were, for the Western world. I mean, with everything America is now, this is the decline. And the decline is coming fast, and oh my goodness, I was just saying the decline is coming fast and furious, and I was told to look at this card again. Notice I didn't even realize this until I said fast and furious. So this woman, you know, typical American 1950s housewife, for instance, sitting down with a second generation, mourning the death of values in America. And look, the zombies are creeping up just behind. And notice one really close just behind the tree here. And she doesn't notice. This is what I was saying when I had the other pile. And I didn't even see all this detail. My spirit guides told me to look at this deck again. Look at this card, sorry, again. And that is what I've been saying. For, like that came up in the car when we were doing this deck. It's like, in fact, it came up with the High Priestess reverse, if you guys remember. Where is it? Yep. We still have it here, High Priestess reverse. It's like your ability to have insight, to see the future, to set the trends. It's reversed. It's just not there anymore. And we have it confirmed here again when it comes to America. This is what's really, I want to put across. It's our Western values as we know it. So what's any more information about this and a time frame, please, for guides and guardian angels? Any more information about this? Ace of Swords again. Look, in terms of the hand being up, it's sort of like passing a baton, isn't it? Or someone else taking that baton by force. Guys, we got the Ace of Swords here. I'm using two different decks. We have the Ace of Swords here again as well. I'm seeing fighting. These two Ace of Swords that I'm seeing here, it's almost like in one instance you're passing, it's either like you're passing the baton of world authority over to someone else, or somebody's just downright taking it. I'm also being told that to get your stuff in order, you have between now and 1 year's time to get your shit in order, as it were. And trust me, when I make these predictions, I remember when I made, I talked about, in my January the 6th reading, I talked about the potential war in Ukraine, and I was telling people, you need to hoard your foodstuffs. There are going to be rising prices. There's going to be rationing. It affected me so much. I made a pivot in my job to have a job that was more secure. Like, that reading affected me so much, and it paid off for me. So don't just view this as entertainment. View this as a warning. You have between now and 1 year's time, either to build up your savings, either to work down your debt, however, whatever security, stability looks like for you, start doing it now. Whether it's moving to another country to work, or just start doing it now. What else is coming up? Okay, let's get some more information about this Ace of Swords. Do I have time for that? Yeah, 2 minutes. Get some more information about this Ace. The Hermit. Knight of Hazards. And Page of Wands. And the Devil. What I'm being told is that the wider public with the Hermit is going to continue to not really see. There's some distraction that I'm being told that is going to be coming up so that people, hang on, I just need to articulate this. It's like there's a message that's going to be coming up, or something that's going to be happening, and it's as if the media is going to turn their attention to this thing. But whatever event that's happening, or whatever gets our attention, is meant to be a distraction, is what I'm being told. It's meant to be a distraction. Final messages. What? Notice this person being chained. Again, I'm being drawn into more evidence coming out about Trump. There is something that's going to happen. So what I'm talking about, the state splitting up, and what I'm talking about, the free world, as it were, and so on. I'm being told that there's going to continue to be a distraction against this. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. There's going to be continuing to be a distraction. It's as if they're going to be giving you guys a false sense of security on a lot of things. There's going to be a false sense of security, but behind the scenes, things don't look too good. Now, I would say that my readings tend to be good between now and 6 months time. sometimes my readings, depending on where I'm channeling the message, especially when it comes to time. So for instance, if I say something's going to happen around summer, many times when I say something vague like that, it could happen in summer this year or it could happen in summer next year, right? That's how my timings work. So just bear that in mind. But I'm being told that with this reading, a lot of what I've picked up is a lot of things that would be going on behind the scenes. But those members of the public who aren't switched on, who aren't ascending, who aren't aware, like that doesn't involve you guys tuning into this reading, for instance, because you guys are ascending, you guys are switched on, or else you wouldn't be here. This is talking about the average person. You know, they would think that what's happening is the right thing, but there is something brewing in the background. So, you know, I said between now and 1 year's time, by the 9th month is what I'm picking up here, by month 9. So what would be the 9th month? I'm seeing in my mind's eye, hang on, we're in April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January time. So that's, yeah, there's something coming up in January. And I feel December, January time, isn't that when Trump's meant to be in court? So apparently it's distracting everyone between now and then, but there's something coming up in January next year, and we have the devil here again. There's something coming up then. And there's going to be something happening. They're working feverishly in the background. Yep, deception. They're working feverishly. This is what I'm talking about, planting. So that story that I'm talking about, planting and that distraction, overall it's going to work, basically. You guys are going to be fooled. The wool is going to be pulled over your eyes. It's something that's going to be released as well. Yep. And it's going to work. Who is this going to work for? Is this the Democrats? Who is this? Or is this for Trump? I feel that it's that Democrats, Republicans, and that shadow government figure that I was talking about. It's something that yeah, there we go. It's as if people feel that justice is going to turn in their favor. It's like, Trump, yeah. Yeah, they're going to feel that it's going to go in their favor. But again, this is the death card. You may have won the battle, but you haven't won the war. And don't underestimate, even though these cards give the impression that they're going to overcome Trump by January, there is deception at the core of it here, unfortunately. There is this deception and celebrating someone's demise. There is something celebrating someone's demise. So this is letting me know that from January, I don't believe that it's going to go in Trump's favor, like something's going to come. It's like something is going to be happening between November, December, January time. I think I'll have to do another reading on this closer to the time. But don't underestimate Trump, though, with this Tower moment. He is going to cause something. Do not underestimate him. Don't underestimate him. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in future readings. Bye for now.